Hi everyone, it's Leah here. I'm so excited to show you my 3 projects, and I created like a collection out of this project, and I'm not gonna show you in the same video because otherwise video is gonna be too long. So in this video I'm gonna show you only album, and the collection consists of photo album and 2 photo folios. So quickly I'm just gonna show you what you will see in other 2 videos. So here is one photo folio and the other one, and for each of them I will create separate videos, and I'm gonna put a link below in the description box where you can find them. And also, if you will like all these projects, I'm gonna also put a link of my Etsy store if you would like to get a tutorial and create one of your own. And here is a photo album and the cover. Like most of you that already follow me and know my projects from before know that I like to create like frames in the front of my albums, and I just think it gives that special touch to each album. So here in the front you can see a paper that I got out of, I can't remember, is it 8x8 or 12x12 paper, and look at this image, it's so beautiful. But you can also, if you don't like to put image from the paper, you can place your own photo inside this frame, but I just think that paper is so beautiful. So here at the bottom and on the top you can see 2 tags. I created this tags from a die, and it's Tim Holtz die, and for the bottom part I cut the die in half, and you can see it's like 3-dimensional, so it gives that like that special look to this album. And here you can see it's not adhered all the way. I just placed 3D those like squares under the piece, and here on the top, as you can see, it's like also here I can tuck my finger underneath, and then here on the top is a chipboard piece that I cut out from a chipboard sheet. And here on the side you have rhinestones. And let me take you to the spine. For the spine, I covered the spine with papers, and then I created 2 rectangles of different sizes, and in the middle of smaller rectangle I placed oval, and here on the top is a lady. So these are both dies from Tim Holtz, and I placed them on, I don't know if you can see, on a chipboard. It's not just paper. And here on the top and bottom there are like 2 rhinestones. And and before I go further, I would like to tell you what I used to create all these 3 projects. So it's one paper, 8x8 paper pad, and one patterns and solids pad, and few, probably like 10 or a little bit more of 12x12 sheets of paper, an ephemera pack and chipboard sheet. But if you don't want to buy that many stuff, you can skip like chipboard sheet, or you don't have to buy ephemera pack. You just buy like extra papers with tags, and you just cut them apart, and there you go. So now I would like to take you to the inside of this album, which has like 5 pages. So now let me take you to the inside of this beautiful album. And here is front cover page. I didn't do any flaps or pockets. I just created a mat, and then placed all these papers and borders for photos. So here on this page, in the middle is a chipboard piece, and then here you have 2 mats that you can place your photos on, or instead of this paper mats you can just cut your photos the same size. And let's go to the inside of this page. Here is a flap. And you will see all these flaps coordinate so beautifully, and like the same papers. There's no like much drama that you will see like one paper on this side and the other papers, the other patterns on the other side, so they really coordinates very nicely. So here is the flap with a pocket, and then here you have a photo mat for your photos. And you know what, it might look boring to you because you will see all this white cardstock that represents where your photo should be, but when you're gonna put your photos inside, this album is gonna be so beautiful, I can guarantee you. So okay, let's go further, and here is like more spaces for photos, and then here you have another flap, and inside of this flap I created two smaller flaps. So here is another image, like look at this beautiful princess, and then you open it, and here you open it, so you can see it's really lots of space for photos. So okay, here the next page also doesn't have any pockets or flaps, so you will see every other page is created only with like mats, and then I placed mats on a page, so I didn't do much. So here again is like some papers, and then here photos, and here on the next page I created like on the inside a mat where I placed tag for journaling. So here, like you can see, this is like very small flap, and then this mat is created from one side, and then when you open it you will see like another mat, and then here you place photos, and then here you have a flap with a pocket, and then you place your photos here, and look at this beautiful tag. So here inside is you have more flaps, and then another flap, and look at that, so many pictures you will be able to store in this album. And then here on the next page it's again a mat with a tag, and then space for photo. So I mean a mat for photo, so you whatever you want to do, just place photo, or you can you cut smaller photo and place it on this mat. So on the next page here in the middle I die cut the same die that I did in the front, and here on the top I placed a chipboard embellishment from Chipboard sheet, and here on the top there are like two pockets with photo mats, and then on the inside you have more like larger and smaller flaps. So here on the inside you will see there like you can place like small photos on top, and here on the top, and here on the bottom, and here is the tag, but you can replace the tag with larger photo. So I just felt like all photos would be too much, so that's why I put tag in here. So on the inside of the same flap you have the same thing, photos on the top and the bottom, and here the tag in the middle, and here you have like more pictures, and then here you have smaller accordion flap that opens to the top, and there you go. So it really is nice and beautiful. And down here you have another flap with pocket, and here in a pocket you have photo mat with your photo, and then open, and then you can see how this really all these papers match together, so it really is beautiful. And then you close it, and let's move to the next page. Another page of photo mat. So here you can see the same papers. It's matted with papers, and here you will see like smaller flap at the bottom, and on the top of the flap is space for journaling, and here you can it's a mat for photo. Embellishment from Chipboard sheet, and from the inside, and when you open the mat you will see on the inside it's another mat, and here is space for a photo and a tag. On the inside you have two smaller flaps that will open, and here you have more room for pictures. And let's go to the next page. Again, a mat covered with papers and some beautiful embellishments from I think, yeah, it's from 12 by 12 paper, I guess. So here on this side is this beautiful image, and here you have spaces for pictures, and you will see here, I mean, you can see, but here I didn't adhere bottom and top part, because you can just tuck your photo and place your photo down. And you open it, and on the inside of the flap is a pocket with, on the top of the pocket is beautiful tag from 12 by 12, no, I think it's from Ephemera pack. And here on the inside of the pocket is a mat for pictures, and then I think you have more flaps that open, and then here you also have like 2 smaller flaps inside, and here is for a tag for journaling, and you open it to the top, and then down here is another flap, smaller flap, and then you open this flap down, and then you close the page, and we are gonna move to the last page. And finally we came to the last page. So here I covered the paper, I covered the last page with papers and border, and on the, what is it called, back cover page, back cover, inside of the back cover I created add-on, and then I placed the add-on on the cover. So here on the top is smaller flap that opens, and then you have this cute tiny flaps that open to the side, and down here you have, I created 2 pockets, so you have like this is one pocket, and then you will see here is another, but I'm just gonna show you both of them. So here is this beautiful image. I will not cover this image with the photo because it's so beautiful, so I just want to showcase this beautiful princess. So here in the pocket is a mat, here is journaling, space for journaling, and you place photo down here, and let's see what is inside of this flap. And then you open it, and then you see this beautiful tag, and you just tuck your photos under the tag. And here is another pocket, and with another beautiful tag, and then you place this back inside. Gosh, oh no. And then you open this pocket down, and then here you have this nice beautiful spread, and then here you have, oh, I forgot, and then here is another flap inside, and then you open this tag flap to the top, and then you close everything. So this is an album, and this is just part 1 of the whole collection, and I invite you again to watch other 2 videos with Photo Folios. And if you like my video, you can subscribe, or you can leave a comment, or you can just like video. And I hope to see you in other videos. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.